Christmas Eve Apollo 8 orbit covered up and lied while denying black people knowledge of our elevated station in God's universe. Contradiction of reading the book of Genesis at the time, December 21st, 1968. We should have known about this. This and pyramid, whatever the pyramid kind of step pyramid it is, the advanced technology and the structural designs and advanced knowledge and wisdom of Black Anunnaki, and that they was on the moon in 1968, where we only had most black people only had black and white TVs, 4th grade at Revis. We should have known about elevated station and our abilities and the civil rights fights of the 1960s. No, they hid this from us. Read the book of Genesis. Wow, keeping the information away from us. What a contradiction. What a contradiction. What a piece of shit. What an evil. That's the problem I have with this religion. That's why I call it. It's a got a King James version. Wow. Wow, man. Wow. On the medicine, bro. On the medicine. On everything. On everything, y'all. Everything. Everything. Everything.
Approaching lunar sunrise, and for all the people back on Earth, the crew of Apollo 8 has a message that we would like to send to you. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth, and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw the light.
Let me ask you a question. How would you know? The black man was there and saw it himself. Millions of years, billions of years old. You're just 6,600 years old. They had this knowledge of pictures. They took the nerve to read the book of Genesis, a direct contradiction of the supposed meaning of this white Christianity. This lies and corruption, hide and hid this. Me, 4th grade kid, all the kids, I became interested at Revis School in astronomy, 50th and Drexel, right across the street from Operation Push at the time then. They hid this from us, knowing that they're seeing a black Anunnaki civilization. Do I know now is Anunnaki, descendants of Anunnaki? They knew this then. Could have revealed, disclosed it to the world. Bright-eyed kids, 4th grade, looking at astronomy, interested in spaceships going around the moon, landing on the moon, taking the first steps on the moon all the time. All the time. black kids like myself and the other children in my classroom. There was black people, Anunnaki descendants, and black people on the moon, descendants of the Anunnaki. They knew this. They wouldn't share this with us. What a contradiction of evil, satanic street exchanger. People are. You know, I was in this astronomy book we studied like a Thursday. I can't remember what day it was. I'm pretty sure it was a Thursday. And and you see the statues, the big head bust statues of black people, of the Anunnaki. This is what you see all over the solar system, on every planet. And this is what they saw. Now look at this thing here. This looks like some type of, man, this is some type of pyramid or structure that is, man, yeah, I mean, that's impressive right there. Look over here. They talk about aliens like, you know, even like in the movie Independence Day, all the alien movies, you know, the aliens were the black people, man. And they vilified who the aliens look like in the media, in the movies. The whole time they were black people. Go show how racist these people are, man. Now this is when I was really into this stuff, man. I was really into it. I just started learning about astronomy, really started liking it, because it was like, I watched Star Trek, you know, it's no, we had black and white TVs. Now let me go look at it. I got it already. I'm gonna go look at, we'll pull this up, Lunar Planetary Institute, follow image guys. Show you, follow 8, 12, the first magazine D, 2189, right? 2189, okay. Street exchanger. And I'm gonna read. Okay, here's 89 right there. 2189, 2189. That is right there. Follow 8, 12, 2189, 08, 12, 2189. This is what it looks like. Wow. Now, the Lunar Planetary Institute. Lunar Planetary Institute is part of the NASA. It's NASA's educational arm. Over 20,000 plus Apollo mission photographs. Lunar Planetary Institute digitized for public educational purposes. This Hasselblad 70 millimeter Hasselblad, mission 8, magazine 12, magazine letter D, latitude 20, okay, horizon, description horizon, okay, black and white. Compare this thing right here. I want to look at this pyramid, whatever it is, you know, right there, right here. So it'll be about. Should be about right here. That is right there. Okay, that is right there. Same thing here. Okay. Now you know, it is right there. That's so good. What a look. They vilified what aliens look like. Went to orbit the moon. They didn't. Apollo 8 didn't land. Okay, here's key mission details. Apollo 8 was launched atop a Saturn V rocket from Kennedy Space Center in Florida on December 21st, 1968. The mission lasted 6 days, and ended when it splashed down the Pacific Ocean on December 27th, 1968. Today's birthday. crew orbited the moon 10 times over a span of 20 hours.
Street Exchanger.
But did not land. During a Christmas Eve television broadcast from the lunar orbit, the astronauts read from the Book of Genesis, reaching a global audience of around 1 billion. What an evil contradiction. Apollo 8 returned to Earth, splashing down safely and being recovered by the USS Yorktown aircraft carrier. Man, it got something else. I've listened to the Christmas Eve broadcast that they gave, and what an evil contradiction, because this is the problem I have with this religion, Christianity. They did this, they saw this, and here, my 4th grade class over here on 50th and Drexel, we were somewhat following this because we didn't have, in school, we didn't have many channels on it in those days. We had 257, 911, 26, I think 32 at that time. We only had about 6-7 channels. Black and white TV was nowhere bigger than 12-inch or 19-inch TV. One TV in the household. Then we're looking at, this is the problem I have with this Christianity. You had nerve to read this but lie to us about what was on the moon, what you did, what was there. And here 50-something odd, 55, 56 years, 57 years later, we see what you saw. And you had nerve to read the Book of Genesis. See, this is the problem I have with this religion, man. All the way doing slavery to then to now. You still practicing this white supremacist racist shit. Holding back who we are.
The minister.
What you saw on this moon back then. And had nerve to read your amended Bible. The cover-up Bible. You wouldn't read the science book you got. That's the Ethiopian Bible. You read the gutter trash of King James.
On the minister.